I'm sitting in my small apartment, staring at a stack of unpaid bills, and I just realized I've been living paycheck to paycheck for the past 5 years, with a salary of $57,000. The total amount I owe is $23,191 to $14,500 in credit card debt and $8,691 in student loans. I see the due dates, the interest rates. 18.9% on one card, 22.1% on another. I feel like I'm drowning in debt, and I don't know how I got here. You're probably in a similar situation: the constant stress, the sleepless nights, the feeling of being trapped. But here's the thing, you're not alone. Millions of people are struggling with debt, and it's not just about the money. It's about the emotional toll it takes on your life. The anxiety, the shame, the fear of not being able to provide for yourself or your family. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to set up a simple system that automatically builds wealth while you sleep. You'll learn how to create a budget that actually works for you, not against you. And you'll discover the power of high-yield savings accounts and index funds in growing your wealth over time. I want to share a story with you. My friend, Alex, was in a similar situation a few years ago. She was making $48,000 a year, but she had $30,000 in debt. She was paying minimum payments every month, but she wasn't making any progress. She was stuck. Then, she discovered the debt snowball method. She started paying off her smallest debt first, while making minimum payments on the rest. She paid off her first debt in 3 months, and then she moved on to the next one. It took her 2 years, but she finally paid off all her debt. She's now investing in a Roth IRA and has a growing emergency fund. The key to Alex's success was creating a budget that worked for her. She started by tracking her expenses, and then she made a plan to allocate 50% of her income towards necessary expenses, 30% towards discretionary spending, and 20% towards saving and debt repayment. She also took advantage of a balance transfer offer to consolidate her debt into a lower interest loan. Now, let's talk about high-yield savings accounts. These accounts are offered by online banks and credit unions, and they offer higher interest rates than traditional savings accounts. For example, Ally Bank offers a high-yield savings account with a 2.2% APY, while Marcus by Goldman Sachs offers a high-yield savings account with a 2.15% APY. By keeping your emergency fund in a high-yield savings account, you can earn more interest on your money, which can help you build wealth over time. Index funds are another powerful tool for building wealth. These funds allow you to invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks or bonds, which can help you earn higher returns over the long term. For example, the Vanguard 500 Index Fund has an average annual return of 10.3% over the past 10 years. By investing in index funds, you can potentially earn higher returns than you would with a traditional savings account, which can help you build wealth faster. So, how can you start building wealth while you sleep? First, you need to create a budget that works for you. You can use the 50/30/20 rule as a guideline, and then adjust it based on your individual needs. Second, you need to pay off your high-interest debt as quickly as possible. You can use the debt snowball method or the debt avalanche method, depending on your personal preference. Third, you need to start investing in a tax-advantaged retirement account, such as a Roth IRA or a 401k. And finally, you need to take advantage of high-yield savings accounts and index funds to grow your wealth over time. Drop your biggest debt in the comments below. I read every single comment, and I want to help you create a plan to pay it off. If you know someone who's struggling with debt, send them this video. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button. It tells me to keep making content like this. In my next video, How to Invest in Index Funds for Beginners, I'll be sharing a step-by-step guide on how to get started with index fund investing. I'll cover the different types of index funds, how to choose the right one for your portfolio, and how to avoid common mistakes that beginner investors make. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. The story of Alex is a great example of how creating a budget and sticking to it can help you pay off debt and start building wealth. But what about those who are struggling with even higher debt amounts? For instance, let's say you have $50,000 in debt, with $20,000 in credit card debt and $30,000 in personal loans. Your monthly payments are $1,500, and you're feeling overwhelmed. In this case, you might want to consider a debt consolidation loan with a lower interest rate, such as 12% or 13%. This could save you hundreds of dollars per month and help you pay off your debt faster. Another strategy is to focus on paying off your debt with the highest interest rate first, while making minimum payments on the rest. This is known as the debt avalanche method. For example, if you have two credit cards with balances of $2,000 and $5,000, and interest rates of 20% and 15% respectively, you would focus on paying off the $2,000 balance first. This can save you a significant amount of money in interest payments over time. High-yield savings accounts can also be used for more than just emergency funds. You can use them to save for specific goals, such as a down payment on a house or a car. For instance, let's say you want to save $10,000 for a down payment on a house, and you can afford to set aside $500 per month. By putting your savings in a high-yield savings account with a 2.5% APY, you can earn an extra $125 in interest over the course of a year, which can help you reach your goal faster. Index funds can be a great way to invest in the stock market, but they can also be used to invest in bonds or other types of securities. For example, you can invest in a total bond market index fund, which tracks the performance of a broad range of bonds. This can provide a more stable source of returns, especially during times of market volatility. In addition to index funds, you can also consider investing in a Roth IRA or a 401k to save for retirement. These accounts offer tax benefits that can help your savings grow faster over time. For instance, let's say you contribute $5,000 per year to a Roth IRA, and you earn an average annual return of 7%. Over the course of 30 years, your contributions can grow to over $300,000, providing a significant source of retirement income. Creating a budget and paying off debt is just the first step in building wealth. It's also important to start investing and saving for the future. By taking advantage of high-yield savings accounts, index funds, and tax-advantaged retirement accounts, you can set yourself up for long-term financial success. For example, let's say you start investing $500 per month in a tax-advantaged retirement account, and you earn an average annual return of 8%. Over the course of 20 years, your investments can grow to over $200,000, providing a significant source of retirement income. It's also important to avoid lifestyle inflation, which can prevent you from saving and investing as much as you could. For instance, let's say you get a raise of $10,000 per year, and you use the extra money to buy a new car or take a vacation. While it's okay to treat yourself occasionally, it's also important to prioritize saving and investing for the future. By putting your extra money towards your goals, you can make progress faster and achieve financial independence sooner. The power of compound interest is another key factor in building wealth over time. By starting to save and invest early, you can take advantage of compound interest and earn more money over the long term. For example, let's say you start investing $1,000 per month at the age of 25, and you earn an average annual return of 7%. By the time you're 60, your investments can grow to over $1 million, providing a significant source of retirement income. In order to make the most of your investments, it's also important to educate yourself on personal finance and investing. You can read books, attend seminars, or take online courses to learn more about investing and building wealth. For instance, you can learn about the different types of investment accounts, such as taxable brokerage accounts or tax-advantaged retirement accounts. You can also learn about the different types of investments, such as stocks, bonds, or real estate. By taking control of your finances and starting to invest, you can set yourself up for long-term financial success. It's not always easy, but it's worth it in the end. For example, let's say you start investing $2,000 per month in a tax-advantaged retirement account, and you earn an average annual return of 8%. Over the course of 30 years, your investments can grow to over $1.5 million, providing a significant source of retirement income and financial security. The key is to be consistent and patient, and to avoid getting caught up in get-rich-quick schemes or other types of investing pitfalls. By focusing on long-term wealth creation and avoiding debt, you can achieve financial independence and live the life you want. For instance, let's say you want to retire early and travel the world. By starting to save and invest early, you can make your dream a reality and enjoy the freedom and flexibility that comes with financial independence. It's also important to have a clear understanding of your financial goals and to create a plan to achieve them. This can involve setting specific targets, such as saving a certain amount of money or paying off debt. It can also involve creating a budget and tracking your expenses to make sure you're staying on track. By having a clear plan and staying focused, you can overcome obstacles and achieve your financial goals. In addition to investing in stocks or bonds, you can also consider investing in real estate or other types of alternative investments. For example, you can invest in a real estate investment trust, REIT, or a crowdfunding platform. These types of investments can provide a more stable source of returns and can help you diversify your portfolio. By diversifying your investments and avoiding excessive risk, you can reduce your chances of losing money and increase your chances of achieving your financial goals. It's also important to have a long-term,